गुड आफ्टरनून माय डियर फ्रेंड्स एंड स्टूडेंट्स। आज आपका एक बार फिर से स्वागत है आपके अपने यूट्यूब चैनल गुरुदेव केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग में। मेरा नाम है हेमंत अग्रवाल और इस वीडियो के लास्ट तक बने रहें। अगर ये वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगे तो उसको लाइक करिए, सब्सक्राइब करिए, अपने फ्रेंड के साथ शेयर कीजिए। और जैसा कि हम पिछली वीडियो में नेफ्था हाइड्रोट्रीटिंग यूनिट के बारे में पढ़ चुके थे, उसकी फीड, प्रोडक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में पढ़ा था और रिएक्शन के कुछ टाइप्स देखे थे। और इस वीडियो में हम बेसिक टर्म्स पढ़ेंगे जो कि प्लांट से रिलेटेड होंगे और हमारे यूनिट से रिलेटेड होंगे। इसके अलावा हम रिएक्शंस के मैकेनिज्म को देखेंगे और डिफरेंट टाइप्स की रिएक्शंस को देखेंगे जो कि हाइड्रो ट्रीटिंग के दौरान होती हैं। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं हमारा आज का वीडियो। तो इस वीडियो के लास्ट तक बने रहिए। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं नेफ्था हाइड्रो ट्रीटिंग। रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म। So basically some reactions are olefin saturation, second is sulfur removal, next is nitrogen removal, now next is oxygen removal, next is halogen removal, and organometallic removal. So these are the some impurities that present in the naphtha that are the poisons or deactivate or catalysts. So that's why we are removing these impurities by using the hydrogen. So first we will discuss about the olefin saturations. So basically olefins are the present in the cracked naphtha. So that's why, because our feed is the cracked naphtha, so we have to be saturate the olefins compounds that are present in the naphtha. So basically olefins is generally present in the double bond. So it will be removed by using the hydrogen that produce the single bond compound. So take an example. So like if hydrogen react with this olefin, that it will convert into the paraffins. Now, so it was the brief or the hydrogenation of the olefinic compounds. So the next is sulfur removal. So basically sulfur is easily removable in this reaction mechanism or in the naphtha hydrotreating unit. So basically sulfur are present in the different forms in the naphtha, like mercaptans, sulfide, disulfide, thiols, or cyclic sulfide. So these are the basic types. So we will discuss like mercaptans, sulfide, disulfide, thiols, thiophene, cyclic sulfide. So these are the basic types of the sulfur that present in the naphtha. So take an example of the mercaptan. Basically mercaptan of functional group is SH that react with hydrogen to form the paraffins and hydrogen sulfide. So this is the basic reaction of the sulfur removal. Now next is nitrogen removal, and nitrogen is very important to remove in this field because nitrogen are the permanently deactivate or catalysts. That's why we have to be completely removed of the nitrogen and the oxygen compounds. So Nitrogen also present the different forms in naphtha, like pyridine, quinoline, methyl amine, and pyrrole. So these are basically basic compounds that present in the naphtha. So take an example of the pyridine. So pyridine, quinoline, methylamine, and pyrrole. So the simple example is the methylamine, that is C3CH3NH2, that react with hydrogen to form ammonia. So in all the compounds they produce ammonia, reacts with the hydrogen. So nitrogen basically form ammonia or nitrogen compound that react with the chloride. So or we can say the ammonia that reacts with the chloride, that it forms ammonium chloride. Then ammonium chloride is permanently deposited on the catalyst and it wastes the catalyst. So that's why we have to be remove the catalyst. We have to be remove this impurities. Now next is oxygen. Basically oxygen are present in the form of the phenol, like then it react with hydrogen to form so this water, if 1 kg water waste the maximum catalyst, so that's why we have to be remove also the water from this reactions or during the reaction mechanism. Now next is the halide. So halide basically like chloride are present in the naphtha. So like when it reacts with hydrogen, then hydrogen form the HCl and paraffins. So this was the brief of the halogen removal. Now next is the metallic impurities that will also be permanently deposited on the catalyst and waste it cause the wastage of the catalyst. So impurities like arsenic, lead or the other impurities that are deposited on the catalyst, so it will cause the deactivation of the catalyst. So this was the reaction mechanism of the naphtha hydrotreating unit. Now we will be discuss about the Reid vapor pressure. So basically this is not the unknown words, it is the known word. Vapor pressure you know very well. Reid is nothing but it is a generally Reid method. Reid method. So basically Reid method is used for measuring the vapor pressure of the gasoline. So and it is also measure the volatility and combustibility of gasoline or petrol. So this is the basic of the Reid method. So read method is basically measure the pressure in the mmHg or the kilopascal, or we can say torr, or the any other unit that are measured the pressure. So in the read method, we use equipment that contain a cylinder and measuring a pressure device, and this cylinder is dipped in the bath, and this cylinder containing in the bottom cup that will filled before the dip in this bath, and this bath we chilled or we filled with the cold water to maintain the ambient temperature. So why we are using this method, that is important, because if we are going in the winter season, or we can say in the summer, or we can say the cold in the cold countries, or in the India, or the anywhere, if we taking example like in India, Rajasthan or the Simla. So if we going in the Simla, there is a temperature is less, and if we going in the Rajasthan, the temperature is more. So in the Simla, you will if you ignite your engine, that it will your gasoline or the petrol will be deposit or will be freeze, and that will not be generate the vapors. Or you will be go Rajasthan, that it will be it has a temperature or ambient, so it will generate the vapors. So we will be blend the butane, because methane, ethane, propane, butane. So in which butane is more volatile as compared to this compounds. So or pentane, hexane, so or many more. So in which butane can be liquid or can be present in the gas form. So butane is blend with the gasoline to generate the vapor in the ambient or those countries in their temperature is less. So it was the purpose of the measuring the read vapor pressure, that it shows the volatility or the combustibility of the of the gasoline. तो इस वीडियो में इतना ही, और नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे पेनिक्स यूनिट के बारे में, उसके फीड, प्रोडक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में. तो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो.